Welcome to Sable. This is an open-world adventure game where you play as a young woman named Sable, who embarks on a quest across a vast open desert in search of ancient ruins, other settlements containing other wandering nomads such as herself, and also fishing, apparently, because there is a fishing mechanic in this game from what I've heard. Now, the reason why she's going on this grand adventure to begin with is to try and complete some sort of rite of passage that isn't really described in great detail in the game's description on Steam, or the Epic Games Store for that matter. Again, this was another one of those instances where I wanted to jump into this game completely blind, not really knowing what I was in for, to be quite honest. That being said though, I have been meaning to check this game out for quite a while. Sable is a fairly new game. This came out in 2021. It was developed by an indie studio called Shedworks, and it was published by Raw Fury. And I do know that this game has been in development for a pretty long time. I think this game was initially unveiled quite a few years ago. I want to say probably 2017 or 2018, or it might have even been longer ago than that, but I do recall coming across preview screenshots of this game around that time, and the game definitely looked really interesting to me. I was especially enamored with the game's art style in particular. This is another one of those cel-shaded games, which, to be fair, cel-shaded games are not anything new. The type of cel shading that Sable was going for in particular really fascinated me, because it definitely wasn't like, like Jet Set Radio quality. It didn't look that cartoonish. This game definitely looks a lot more realistic than that. And Sable's art direction was mostly inspired by the works of French comic book artist Moebius. The game's visuals are definitely a lot more abstract than some other cel-shaded games that I've covered on my channel in the past. I can at least say that about it. I'm not really sure what the game's overall objective is beyond that, but I do know that Sable is primarily an open-world game, and I also know that the game never forces you to do anything in a specific order. Sable's gameplay was designed in a way that greatly encourages exploration, and the game strongly encourages you to just take your time exploring the vast open desert. From my understanding, you can travel to pretty much any location that you see within the game world, and the game does allow you to just travel there immediately. It doesn't like block you off from any specific areas until you complete certain objectives in a previous area. You know, unlike more traditional adventure games, you could say. I don't know if the game has combat necessarily, but I do know that it does have some elements of platforming in it, and there are various puzzles that you need to solve in order to progress the story forward. And also, the game doesn't force you to walk on foot everywhere. You actually have a giant hover bike that you can drive across the desert in order to get from place to place. Also, the hover bike is customizable with different parts that you can find scattered throughout the game world, and I believe Sable herself is also customizable too, because I think there's different outfits that you can acquire for her later on. Something that's also noteworthy about Sable herself is that you don't ever see her face at any point in the game. She is always wearing a mask. As a matter of fact, every character in this game wears a mask, and the mask is supposed to be pretty much a part of their personality, from my understanding. And you can also customize your mask too, because you can also find different masks throughout the game world and you can equip them onto Sable. So the game definitely allows you to express yourself in terms of fashion, at least. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get into this. I do know that this game has been received pretty positively after it came out. It has received some pretty good reviews over the past, year and a half that it's been out for so far. I do want to put a disclaimer here, though, that I did not actually purchase this game, because this was actually another game that I got for free on the Epic Games Store. Indeed, this was one of the games that Epic actually gave away for free during the last holiday season. During the month of December in 2022, they once again gave away a bunch of games daily for about 24 hours only. And to my surprise, one of the games that they gave away during the holiday season last year was Sable, which I was definitely not expecting to see, considering Sable is not that old of a game, because it's only been out for not even 2 years now. But yeah, it was free to keep for a short while, and I decided to seize the opportunity and pick it up. And I definitely saved a lot of money by doing so, because this game normally costs about $25. So yeah, I don't really have anything more to preface this video with. I kinda just want to get into it and see what the frick is going on. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, I guess we'll get started then here. Go to a new game, and... wait a second. Oh, okay. Jeez, why are the file select icons so, like, hard to see? Until I, like, scroll over them. Okay, well, go to an empty slot. Would you like to start a new game? Yes, I would, actually. As a matter of fact, I would like to start a new game. Oh, that's an interesting loading icon right there. Very cool, I like that design. Kind of reminds me of Hyper Light Drifter in a way. Which is actually another game that I still need to play on my channel at some point. Oh god, there's so many freaking games that I need to still play on my channel, dude. So many games that I, like, bought so long ago that I still haven't gotten around to doing videos on. I swear I'm not doing it out of laziness, though. It's just that there's too many damn games to play nowadays. Shedworks. Okay, this is like the opening cinematic, I think. This looks awfully spiffing indeed. Okay, little cockroach going by. Yeah, that's just a giant skull of some horned beast of some sort. Oh, that must be... Is that Sable? Is that Sable that we just saw here? Yeah, it must be. I guess that is indeed her. Oh my god, man. Yeah, this art style is like... This looks freaking cool, man. Yeah, this is definitely looks a lot more realistic than, like, Jet Set Radio. I mean, the only reason I'm even comparing this to Jet Set Radio in the first place is just because, you know, cel-shaded art style. But this is definitely a different kind of cel-shaded art style for sure. And I think one that I may actually enjoy looking at a lot more, to be perfectly honest. Quest started the ceremony. View quest log moving Sable. Use WASD to move Sable. Okay, yeah, this seems fairly standard. Just WASD keys to move around. Okay, what about this face, though? What is this giant face about? Oh my god, wait, I can climb it? Sort of? No, I can definitely climb it. Okay, I also seem to have, like, a stamina bar as well, though. Or I guess a stamina diamond? Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to climb the face, though. Okay, the ceremony, I should head back to camp. Okay, so do I just need to... I should just leave, right? I'm guessing that I probably can just leave? Or maybe I have to leave? Somehow? Hit the switch? Yeah, that opens up a door. Okay. Switches that open doors in this game. Okay, we press space to jump. Which is... Yeah, again, fairly standard controls so far. Yes, there might be some platforming challenges here that we maybe have to... Yeah, that we have to overcome here. Climbing, move towards the wall to begin climbing, keep an eye on your stamina. Yeah, I already kinda figured that out on my own. Yeah, it was definitely not the face I had to climb. Okay, I can probably climb ladders too. Doesn't seem like climbing ladders uses stamina though. Press C to crouch. Okay, again, that's also fairly standard. Oh my goodness gracious, wait a second. Oh wait, no, do I just keep crouching until I press C again? Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god, dude, look at this. Look at that. Something seems to be on fire in the distance over there, but my god, man, look at this. Look at this world. Holy frick. My goodness, okay, well, we definitely want to try and get over there, for sure. Looks like a base of some sort over there. I just don't know if, I imagine there's probably fall damage, but I can probably just, yeah, I can just fall down normally like that. That won't kill me. Okay, this very well could, though, so maybe I should go around. Yeah, there we go. Just walk down the side of the cliff, okay? Don't just fall directly down, because I feel like that is not gonna end well for me. Sprinting. Hold down shift to sprint while moving around. You can only sprint when you have enough stamina. Okay, so this is also something that, like, uses up stamina. Indeed, but it does allow me to run a little bit faster. Okay. Indeed. So I guess we have to probably go here first. Actually, wait a second. Oh, we discovered something. Ibex Camp. Okay, I thought for some reason this was some sort of robot that got, like, demolished over here. I think it's actually just, like, branches. It's just like a plant of some kind. Okay, well, let's just mosey on over here then. Oh my god, there is definitely something on fire. Okay. I do want to try and get to the top of that tower as well. Some dude over here just farming. Why does it look like he has a bucket on his head? He's like wearing a bucket on his head. I can feel Jadi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-baring little grimace behind Mayan. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Jadi, you know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Okay, this is like a dialogue tree, and yet, I know, I'm not worried. What exactly are we worrying about, though? And yet? I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it! But, I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jadi reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I don't know where to start. I changed my mind. I'm staying. I don't know where to start, because I don't really know what's even happening right now. Jadi's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh that I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can help with that. Also, I just realized I can actually still move the camera around even when I'm talking to other NPCs here, which is kind of neat. You'll need to talk to Halal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Halal will share something, well, let's say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Jadi's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. What if I choose the wrong path? No, let's just ask her. I asked Jadi what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Embarks, but, truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you're happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now, go speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Cizo. I think that's how you pronounce his name, but, you know how he is. Okay, new item, the compass. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my glitting, an artifact you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. It's the only answer I could give her. Quest updated the ceremony. I need a complete task for Halal and Driss. Okay. Q for compass, hold button. Also, I just realized, is it actually starting to get dark outside? Seems to be, I think something else that I did notice as well is that there does appear to be some kind of day and night cycle in this game too. The ceremony. I need a complete task for Halal and Driss. Oh, it's just, it's like showing me where they are on the map, I think. I think that's what it's showing me. Yeah, I spoke to Jadi at camp. She said Halal and Driss had tasks for me to complete. Oh, okay, I think I just discovered like a much bigger map here as well. Okay, yeah, it seems like the area that this game encompasses is rather massive. Indeed. I do not quite know what this 13 out of 13 thing means, but we'll probably figure that out maybe later on. Okay, I also figured out where I can change my clothing. So what am I actually wearing right now? Child's mask? A blank-looking mask worn by all children of the Duins. Most kids customize theirs for fun, but more traditional clans frown on that sort of self-expression. A Bexy children top. My old Abexi top and hood, a hand-me-down from Yara. The scratchiness reminds me of home. And then Abexi trousers, comfy sandals for exploring sandy places, easy to get sand out of, but not the best for climbing. So I am kind of wondering as well if some of the clothing accessories here also give Sable, like, different attributes as well. Because, I mean, it does say for these trousers right here that it says it's not the best for climbing. So maybe there are, like, a set of trousers I can get later on that that are actually better for that, which will actually aid us, like, in being able to climb obstacles better. Or, like, climb walls better, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is the compass, this is my inventory. These are all of my quests, which I don't think there's anything in there right now. Yeah, bike parts as well. Fishing, badges, these are just the clothing items that I have right now. I did notice as well when I was in the options menu that I can apparently change the field of view of the camera as well, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with any of that right now. I'm gonna go and try and find Halal and Driss wherever they may be. But in the meantime, what is this? A post box. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages, 0. Oh, well, have a good day. Alright, well that was a good use of my time for sure. It kind of seems like... It seems like there's something red over there that's glowing. I don't know if maybe I want to go and investigate that later. Maybe I would like to. But, for the time being, I'm gonna go talk to you first. I don't know if you're Halal or Driss, but whatever, you seem to be important. Oh, you are Halal. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this, a gliding stone. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but I ask Halal what this is. Oh, he actually has, he has like a prosthetic leg. Ooh. I'm guessing he probably lost it in an accident of some sort? Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Halal that I feel... connectedness, fuzziness, or electricity. I feel the electricity coursing through my veins. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty, or dormant, and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jotty's words now and I tell Halal I'll go and see Driss. Quest started, Whispering Stones. Okay, what does the quest log say? Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Alright. Sounds like a plan then. I don't want to climb that wait, actually, can I just climb like any wall that I see here? Oh, I guess I can. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm guessing like any 90-degree wall that I see here, I can just climb? Wait, does this actually work on like everything? Hang on. Oh my god, yeah, I can climb the branches. I can climb these branches. I can sort of stand on them as well. Okay. I guess, like... yeah, I guess everything I see here I can basically climb. Okay. That's good to know. Damn, alright, well if that is not, like, true freedom of movement in an open-world adventure game, then I don't know what is. I mean, to be fair, that does... I feel like that has definitely been done in open-world games before. That actually does kind of remind me of, Assassin's Creed, in a way. Just being able to climb on basically everything that you see. Because I'm pretty sure the Assassin's Creed games allow you to do that, or like most of them do. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do to not race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful, or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you today? I was told you have something special for me. Jaddy sent me to speak with you. I think Jaddy told me to speak with you, yeah? Did she? What about? I tell him it was about something special, and then make a leading gesture slowly, trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. but I can't do it. I'm too keen and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might, sort of, possibly, maybe, have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, your bike, that I was meant to, that I prepared for you, because today is your... glitting, yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right, yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a, well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. Oh, okay. Kind of breaking the fourth wall here, I see. A tutorial? Yes, exactly. A learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can ride their own bike, or own their own bike, whatever, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride. On a different bike! I think about it and find I've never even heard of that part of the glitting, but Driss does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Sure, fine. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle though. This sand cutter's older than Jody. You treat her with respect. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glitter. Don't fall off. Don't lose your bike. When you're not riding it, your hover bike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. Okay, what did it tell me my quest log was? Ride the sand cutter, it's definitely not a test. Okay. Yeah, so it does seem like there is a day and night cycle in this game. Oh my god, wait, are those supposed to be stars? Actually, wait a second, what is that balloon that's floating up there? I just noticed that. Hello? Why is that just there? That's kinda odd. How can I get up there exactly? I'm gonna need to figure that out. But for now, I'm gonna get on my bike. Quest updated. Alright, so space to strafe. Space to strafe. Or no, space to strafe. God, I cannot read. Accelerate with W, A and D to steer, and press E to hop off. Okay, yeah, that is what it said. It's definitely what it said. Okay, this seems to be physics-based though, so I better not fall off of this. I assume that maybe if I take a turn too hard, I'll probably just fall off. Okay, this is what they mean by strafing. Okay, yeah. So spacebar goes into like a different driving mode basically, where I can like, yeah, okay, take like some turns, or it basically allows me to turn without actually moving my hover bike around, or like turning the hover bike itself. Okay, good to know. Just avoid the rocks. Oh god, I didn't avoid that one. Quest updated, slicing sands. I should speak to God, what is that bounce though? Do I just like bounce off of all the... Do I bounce off like the tiny rocks here? Hang on a second. Yeah, why does that one particular rock right there bounce me up so high? Hang on, I want to try something. Oh my god. Okay. That seems rather odd, especially considering that I'm just like... I am just like hovering. Oh god. Yeah, this is definitely like a hover bike. It's definitely hovering. Also, I definitely like flipped over, but I still didn't fall off the bike, so... Okay, we're fine. We didn't suffer a concussion, thankfully. Oh god, I actually forgot where Driss was for a second. Okay, he's here. He's over here. Yeah, I guess... Is there any way that we can like back up? Sort of? I don't really know. Is there a reverse on this little hover bike? I don't really know, but either way, we got through the ring. I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles? Unexplained hissing? Small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well... He doesn't finish. Oh. Have you already been by Halal? Oh, right. Yes, I mean, yeah. I nearly forgotten about Halal and thanked Driss for the reminder before at least nudging him a little about the bike. I asked him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Halal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help, and his bike, and I depart for Halal. Alright, quest completed, slicing sands. What does the quest log say? It's still, oh, okay, no, this is not for the, this is a different one. Yeah, Driss gave me the sand cutter to drive. Okay, so I guess we're just getting the sand cutter for now. I think there's like a much bigger hover bike that I can get later on, though. Just like a massive freaking dude, right? Also, I think that's the first time in any of my videos that I've, like, unironically referred to a vehicle as dude. Man, I really just don't even know what my commentary is turning into nowadays, but whatever. I want to go find Halal. Where's Halal? I kind of already forgot where he was. I'm just using the sand cutter just because it's easier. Actually, wait a second. I want to talk to this farmer guy over here who looks like he's wearing a bucket on his face. Or he just straight up looks like a droid of some sort. Umar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, can we look at the animals then in that case? I want to look at the animals. Can I interact with the animals? They look like little, like rams almost? I think? Kind of what they look like to me? No, it does not seem like I can interact with them. I can't even pet them at least? No? Okay, well, fine then. That's okay. That's alright. Actually, is there something else that I can interact with here? The bucket? Okay, why can I grab the bucket? Wait, I can throw the bucket as well? Okay, wait a second. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm about to do something just real dumb right here. I can throw it at him. Ugh. Alright, well that was a good use of my time right there. Anyway, let's go find Halal. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Wait, he was at the top of this little, like, rock peak, wasn't he? Yeah, he was definitely at the top of it. Okay, wait a second. I think I'm going the wrong way. I have to go, like, oh, Jesus. I have to go over this way, I believe. Right? Okay, actually, wait, there is a ladder right here. Okay, maybe I can just use the ladder to get up here. Yeah, dude, it seems like the game just allows me to climb on, like, anything that I want. It's like it doesn't matter if it's a 90-degree surface. I can just climb on it. I mean, I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that I can just climb on top of anything, because I guess it does seem like they really, it seems like they're really basing a lot of the movement here around this climbing mechanic. I guess it does kind of feel like, very, like, Breath of the Wild in some way, like Zelda Breath of the Wild, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure Link can also just climb on absolutely any wall that he sees in that game. Yeah, I guess it does actually remind me more of Breath of the Wild than it does Assassin's Creed, because I don't think you were able to just climb on any wall that you came across in Assassin's Creed, but I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild allows you to do that. Yeah, this is already giving me, like, Zelda vibes for absolute sure. But anyway, Halal. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise it'll be worth the trip. Oh no, he doesn't actually say anything new. I thought he would've. Okay, well, fine. Let's just go to the temple then. Oh god, am I gonna die? Oh, okay, I actually just start falling and, like, just start throwing my limbs around all over the place. Okay, well, I'm gonna guess that there probably is fall damage in this game, so I would like to not try and fall off gigantic surfaces if I possibly can. Oh my god, dude, this sand cutter, though. This bike is like... Oh my god! Ooh, I hit a bad bump right there, holy frick. Okay, yeah, it seems like everything in this game is physics-based too. Okay, let me just open up my map again here for a moment, because I do need to remember where this actually is. Or actually, can I just open up my compass in order to see that? Or actually, wait, is this the altar that they're talking about? Maybe it is. Hang on a second. Okay, there's another ring right here. Yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of, like, ancient ruins over here that have just been, like, completely demolished, just decimated entirely. I don't know if this is what they're referring to. Wow, what is this airtime that I'm getting right now? Is it this that they're talking about? I don't really know. But I feel like I could probably just climb it regardless, right? I think so. Oh yeah, I definitely can. Oh god, I don't know if it's gonna... I think it's a little too tall, though. Oh, it's definitely too tall. Okay, maybe it's not this that they're talking about. Oh, wait a second. There's a bunch of ladders over here that I didn't even notice. Okay, wait a second. Let me go with the ladders. I do want to at least, like, explore the place a little bit here, so let me just go and see what's up here quickly. I am definitely curious. Very curious about what I'm seeing here. Oh my god, wait a second. Oh, another good place to look at the camp. Yeah, the base. Oh, there seems to be another temple over there, actually. Maybe that's the one that they're talking about. Oh my goodness, dude. Yes, this artwork is definitely, like, this art direction in this game is definitely, like, incredibly gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It is most certainly a sight for sore eyes. Oh god, don't jump off the railing, whatever you do. I did not mean to do that. Wait, there's a lever here. Okay, what is this mechanism? Pull the lever. Oh god, I'm actually opening up the thing. Oh, it was a door. It was a giant door. Ah. Okay, well that probably means we can go in now. I would imagine. Do these other buttons right here do anything? Maybe not. Doesn't seem like it, because I can't interact with it. Okay. Fine then. Well, at least I was able to figure that out on my own. I guess I'll just drop down. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna guess I could probably climb up there now. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm gonna have the stamina to do it, though. Oh, I still don't think I'm going to. Or, will I? Will I? No, I actually did have enough. Okay, hang on. What's over here? What's over here? I'm gonna go exploring. I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to do right now, but I don't care. I'm gonna go exploring regardless. Yeah, let's just go down. Let's just go down. Is there a ladder that I can use to get back up? Okay, yeah, there actually is. Okay, I'm not trapped down here at least. Yeah, let's go see what this is over here, because this seems very peculiar. Press the E key. Okay, I can pick this up. Okay, well, it's pretty obvious where I need to place this. There we go. Yeah, that opens up that door. I don't know where exactly this is leading into, though, but we're gonna figure that out right about now. What is inside this building? Just looks like a lot of... Yeah, a lot of tubes, a lot of pipes. Looks like some kind of factory, I'm guessing. I got an item, atomic control panel. Okay, what? I don't know what I would use that for exactly, but maybe we'll figure it out. We'll probably figure it out in not too long from now. This just seems like a dead end, though. Okay, well, was I over this way? Okay, no, this is actually where I came from. This might be the only thing that I'm actually able to find in here. Yeah, it seems like this is a fairly small building overall. Yeah, it kind of seems like that just leads to a dead end. I mean, this also leads to a dead end, but I was able to find an item within that dead end, so it was still, like, it was something. Got something productive done, at the very least, even if it was, like, very minuscule. Okay, so I guess I'll just hang on to that for now. It doesn't seem like there's... Well, actually, let me go around the side here and see what's happening. Okay, yeah, this thing just got completely destroyed. Oh, actually... Oh, maybe this was like a ship. This looks like some sort of ship that might have crashed, like some kind of spaceship. Ah, okay, it's like the wreckage of a spaceship. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense, because, like, I did find a control panel inside of the ship. But what do I use that for, exactly? That's something I'm gonna need to figure out. Oh god, it seems like there's more... there's another kind of wreckage over that way as well. Okay, well, I don't want to get too carried away immediately, like at the very beginning of the game here, so... It seems like there's another kind of temple over, to the north of this location right here that I can also go and explore. And I kind of feel like that's probably where I had to go to begin with. So let's go back here for the time being. There we go. My hover bike is still here. Yeah, I probably can't call my hover bike to wherever I want. Like, if I get off my hover bike, it probably just stays there. So I have to go back and, like, retrieve it. So I guess it is best if I don't stray too far from my hover bike then in that case. That's alright. I don't, I'm gonna see if there's, if perhaps I can, like... I'm not really sure, can I, like, is there anything I can do with the control panel right here? Maybe not? I mean, I don't know, let me open up my inventory quickly just to, like, see the item in my inventory. Yeah, this is not a key item, this is a quest item. An internal control device used for allowing a machine to monitor its own mechanisms and make adjustments where needed. Without one of these in a bike, you're better off riding a goat. Oh, this is for my bike. Okay. Well, it seems like this is primarily for a quest, because it doesn't appear in bike parts, but... Okay. Well, then this seems like it's important for something, then. Seems like it's important for something. Let's go over here. Yeah, let's get back on the bike for the time being. Okay, there's gonna be some weird bounces going on right about now. Oh god, I'm getting a lot of airtime. Holy frick, dude! Okay, land. Okay, the bike physics in this game are definitely a lot more wonky than I was expecting them to be, but that's okay. You know what? That is perfectly fine. I'm just gonna go and explore over... Yes, I think over this way. That's not where I came from, right? Well, no, that is where I came from, but... I think there was something else that I saw over this way? Like another kind of temple of some kind? I don't know, just go and explore for now. Oh, there's more, like, ancient ruins over this way, actually. God, where should I go first? Actually, wait, there seems to be another wreckage over this way. Hang on, I want to go over here first. Hold up a minute. Yeah, it seems like there's something else over this way. God, these rocks, though. I feel like these rocks are gonna quickly become the bane of my existence. I didn't even, like, hit anything there. Why did I bounce there? Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is another, like, wrecked ship right here. Oh, wait, I can go inside the back. Hang on. I can go in the back of it. There's, like, a back entrance. Okay, hold up a minute. Let me go up here. Yep, let's go in this way. Let's go through here. Press E. Okay, yeah, it does just open. Oh god, this looks like a cockpit of some sort. Yeah? I can interact with the wheel, I think? There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button? A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramen. Oh, he's not talking to me. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright. Let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that word. Machinist. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed, perhaps? Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Ramen. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rohana's mask. Not that hard, you've torn it out! Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It's worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramen? Let me check the machinist notes. Or is it Ramin? Is his name Ramin? A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramin? That lever, Toma, the one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're gonna crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Oh. Well, it seems like Toma, or whatever his name was, just ensured the demise of his entire crew because he pulled a lever so hard that the ship just accelerated to infinity and beyond and they ended up losing control and crashing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that that's your fault. Okay, that is just a straight up skill issue on your part. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can do anything else with this cockpit, though. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else that I can interact with here. Okay, got a little bit of backstory. Actually, wait, there's another cutscene, though. Why is there another cutscene? Who is this child? This young child, Saima? Are you looking for a calibrator? I tell Saima I have no idea what she's talking about. She seems annoyed, but that is generally her way. Saima laughs off my irritation, but I'm not gonna give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Saima. If you give me some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce. No, don't say it the way I said it before. Ooh, that's not good. That's another out-of-context quote for the video that I actually want to try and make fairly soon. But then I simply stifle a sigh, rather, and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Quest started, Beetle Detour, view quest log. Okay, another quest. I found Saima while out looking for an atomic calibrator. She said she found one, but she hid it. She'll give it to me if I get her 3 beetles. Ask around camp to find out how to catch beetles. Okay, I guess we have another quest that we have to try and complete now, but where is that, I'm pretty certain there was another temple somewhere. I don't know, maybe this was the thing that I was looking at, and I was, like when I was on top of that other platform earlier. Because I was definitely over there before, because I think that's where we actually started our adventure. Okay, well then, in that case, I want to take a little bit of a detour myself, and go over to, yeah, these runes over here, because I'm kind of curious as to what that is. Actually, I didn't see that before either, I don't think. That other, like, altar over there. Yeah, what is this? I want to get on top of these runes over here if I can. Actually, oh, this has a weird angle on it. I'm not sure if I can climb this or not. Oh, no, I can. Okay, like, even when it's angled more than 90 degrees, I still can do this? Oh, God, okay, wait, maybe I can't actually. Maybe I can't actually do this right now. Well, hang on. This gives me another idea. This is like a wrecked boat of some sort. Yeah, hang on. This gives me an idea for a thing. Actually, wait a second. There's something inside the boat. I found 20 thingamajigs. That's what I'm gonna call them for now because I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's some kind of currency. Okay. Maybe I could use that to, like, to buy things, but what exactly would I buy? There's that balloon again. I don't know, maybe that's what I can use to buy, like, clothing accessories and other stuff for, like, my ship. Oh, that's a worm. It's a worm. He's just dancing. He's just a dancing worm. A chum egg. New item. Oh, God, what is he turning into? Oh, no, he turns into an egg. Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground, perfectly smooth and hard as a rock, these eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that other... Okay, so... Yeah, when I open up my compass, it does actually show those little, like, little HUD elements on the top right and bottom right of my screen. Okay. That's what those are. So, like, top right is my chum egg count, and bottom right is, like, my currency, I guess. Okay, so what is the sun on the bottom left? Are we already on, like, day 16? Is that what that means? Have I already wasted that much time here? Just going around exploring the place? I don't know. Yeah, there must be some place that I can, like, drop those off in exchange for, like, an item of some kind. Yeah, that's definitely not a beetle, though. That is not a beetle. Not exactly what we were looking for, but I'm still glad we found it regardless, because it does seem like it might be important for something later. Something that I don't know if we're actually going to be able to show off in this video, because I think I've already been recording for about an hour, actually, so I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe we're not going to be able to see that much, that many other locations in this game, to be quite honest, but... Well, actually, I would kind of like to go over to this, yeah, to this giant altar over here, just to see if there's anything I can do with it right now. I don't really know. This looks like some kind of door. Yeah, but is there a way that I can open it? Because I might have to try and open it somehow. I don't think I can just climb it. Oh, that's a big statue of two people, two people, like, having a shoving match of some sort. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna be too high to climb. There's gotta be a way that I can, like, that I can open this later on. Well, I mean, I can climb it, but, like, I don't think I can get too far up. Okay, yeah, that's way too high of a climb. I'm not gonna have the stamina for that. I do wonder if there is a way that I could potentially increase my stamina, though. I do kind of wonder if there might be a way. If there's a way to, like, upgrade that. To upgrade that statistic. What else is there over here? I wonder. That looks like another ship wreckage on top of that giant rock over that way. Let me just go and, like, explore the area over here just a little bit. I do kind of wish this, this hover bike in particular was a little bit faster, but, you know, it's okay. It's fine. Actually, wait, can I go up there right now? I might be able to. If there's a way that I can climb around the side. Oh, it kind of seems like there might be. Okay, wait a second. Hold up a minute. I want to go exploring. I want to go exploring for just a little bit. Here we go. Take a bit of a detour. Taking just a little detour right now, okay? Don't worry about it. I know exactly what I'm doing. Let me just climb up here. If I have the stamina for it. Okay, no, I'm definitely gonna have the stamina for it. Okay, cool. Cool. Do I just maybe run around the side? Oh god, that's a jump, but it might be a jump that I can complete. Yes, but again, am I gonna have the stamina for this? Because it depletes rather quickly. Okay, yes, I have the stamina for it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're good. We're good at the moment. Go through the tunnel. Oh god. Actually, I don't even know if this is where it is. Okay, no, this is actually not the same rock that it's on, but whatever, I want to go exploring. Who cares? I'm just gonna go up this way. Here we go. Yeah, kind of slide down when I get onto the rock, though, but hopefully... Oh, this is gonna cut it close. Okay, no, we're still fine. We're still good. Man, Sable is definitely, like, really strong if she can just, like... Well, I guess they did say that she has claws, right? She has, like, actual claws, apparently? So I don't know, maybe that's what actually allows her to climb up, like, steep 90-degree angles like this. Probably. Because I don't feel like this would be possible for normal human beings to do, you know what I mean? Not under normal circumstances, I don't think. Especially when you're trying to climb up, like, solid rock. Like, solid, smooth rock like this. Okay, go up the spiral staircase. Must be something interesting that we can find up here. Perhaps? I don't see anything at the moment, but just hold up. Hold up a minute. Ooh. Oh, okay, I don't like... I don't know if I'm a fan of this. We could probably do a leap of faith of some sort, but... Oh my god, I can actually still see the balloon hovering over there. God, the draw distance on this game is incredible too, actually. Is there another altar over that way? Oh my god, there's so many places we can explore. Actually, wait. Can we go up there? Can we go up this way, perhaps? Oh god, I feel like if I do this, I'm gonna, like, accidentally fall off. Oh no, actually, I'm facing a good angle. Okay, wait, there is something here. I got more currency. I have 40 currency now. I still don't know what that means. But at least I found something. I found something cool. Found something cool and interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid, but I'm gonna hope that it works. Ooh, oh, leap of faith! Oh god, I missed it completely. Oh lord. Oh wait, I'm actually still alive. Okay. Sable has legs of steel, apparently. That's also something that I've come to realize about her. She has legs made out of pure titanium, dude. What the frick? I mean, she definitely is not wearing leg braces, so she's not like Chell from Portal. So, yeah, I don't know how exactly they're gonna explain that. Not quite sure, but okay, I guess we'll try to get back up here. Well, actually, no. This is the same. This is the same path that I took before to get up here. Okay, well, maybe there's some other sort of, like, movement mechanic that I haven't actually discovered yet, or maybe something that we can get, like, later on in the game. Well, I don't know. Can I try, like, going out here? Oh, wait a second. What the frick? What if we go up this way? Is there anything even over here? Oh, it doesn't... Well, actually... Yeah, we can kind of move around the side, but I don't know if that's actually gonna get us anywhere. Yeah, like, just run around the side here? No, this just leads back into this area. Oh no, I thought that maybe I could make that jump if I got like a running start, but I think it mentioned something in the game's description about Sable having the ability to glide as well. But I'm kind of wondering if that's something that you only get later on in the game, though. I kind of wonder if it might actually be, because it doesn't seem like I can actually make that jump right now. But in the meantime, though, there is actually another sort of altar of some kind, or some kind of temple that I saw over that way, like to the west of the rock, like this rock formation, that I can go and investigate, so I kind of want to do that now. I know I'm kind of going, straying a bit off the beaten path here, but I do want to explore this place a little bit. I want to try and, like, look at some other landmarks here, if I possibly can. Try to explore some other landmarks. Actually, wait a second. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can just use those sand dunes as ramps. I might actually have to go back. I might have to go around for this. There we go. Let's just circle around it then, in that case. I think it's up this way, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go up here for now. Oh my god, man. I can also still see the smoke from the other camp that we started out at. We can still see it from all the way over here. Yeah, the draw distance in this game is absolutely insane, dude. It's incredible. Okay, yeah, it seems like we can easily, like climb up this, though. Seems like we won't have an issue with this. Yeah. Okay, I'd like to go over here and see what I can discover. I mean, I did at least get, like, some coins from that. I'm assuming those are meant to be, like, coins of some sort. Or some sort of chest that I managed to find and was able to open. So I do feel like I still got something out of that, at least. But I don't know, I feel like we might not actually be able to get to that down ship just yet. So I feel like there's still some other sort of, like, movement mechanic that we're missing right now. But there is another glowy thing over here. That is... okay, that is a gargoyle. That is most certainly a gargoyle. Looks like it has butterfly wings of some kind. Why does it remind me of Commander Video from the Bit Trip games, just with that face? Oh yeah, he's wearing a loincloth as well. I don't know, can I go, okay, I can... why can I climb the loincloth? Okay, stop. Stop. Just go around that, please. No, I'm not even gonna say anything else about that. Okay, well, alright, well, I think I've just committed a big oopsie, but, in the meantime, I guess we'll just go down here for now. Yeah, I'm, like, straying far off the beaten path, dude, but, yeah, I don't think I can go back there. Well, actually, there's a ladder. Hang on a second. There is a ladder here. Where's the ladder gonna take me? I'm just curious. I don't know where it's taking me. Okay, it's definitely not taking me back up here. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I feel like we might just be trapped here just for the time being, but there's gotta be a way that we can get out of here. Oh god. I got myself in a bit of a predicament, it would seem. But that's okay. Because we're just gonna keep exploring for now. We're just gonna keep exploring. I'm guessing that there might be something that we can obtain here in order to get out of this place. Maybe there's a way that we can loop back around to the camp. Well, actually, no. There's some sort of temple in here, actually. Okay, well, I want to go and investigate this then. I want to go and see what this is. This has to be important for something then if it's playing a cutscene. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid, exhilarated, or maybe it feels right? No, I'm exhilarated, dude. I'm not afraid right now. Not afraid of anything. I feel more alive than I ever have been playing any other game. I am ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. Okay, so are we getting... we must be getting some kind of... oh, right, the stone that we got earlier. Oh no, wait, this is the temple that we were looking for. This was what Hilal was telling us to do all along. So no, we actually did need to come here for something. This is the temple that we were trying to find. No, so I was right all along. We actually needed to come here. Hilal was straight up telling us to come here. Okay, what is going on? There's color. There's color returning to the world suddenly. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna assume that good things are happening. Only good things. Only positive vibes. Oh god. And just like that, all the color's been drained from the world again. Huh. Oh, but now there's like little... oh, that's rising. There's little, trails... there's little color trails just kinda... moving across the air. Moving throughout the air. Okay, that platform row is... all of a sudden. I definitely activated something. So, what exactly did that do? We're gonna need to figure that out, and I think we will be figuring it out right about now. Yeah, quest updated, Whispering Stone. Show Halal the activated Gilding Stone. Or Gliding Stone. Gliding Stone. Wait, was I actually mispronouncing that as gliding and not gliding? Oh my god. I am just like... I'm terminally brain damaged, dude. I've been making Let's Play videos for far too damn long. Oh my god, you cannot be serious. Okay, yeah, I can glide. I enter like a little bubble that allows me to glide in midair. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I see an opportunity to do really cool things right now. An opportunity to do super cool things, man. Look at this. Oh, this looks freaking cool. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Oh, this is... yeah, this is like... Bro, did I really Did I really... Was I actually mispronouncing that as glitting the entire time? There is no way. There is no shot, dude. I see a chest down there. I want to go towards the chest. Hang on. I want to just kind of glide down there just to make sure I don't overshoot it. Okay, that's more currency at least. Okay. I got 60 of those bad boys right now. Still don't know what the purpose of them is, though, but I guess we'll find it out soon enough. Okay, wait, we can actually go to that downed ship now, though. We can actually go there now, because we can just glide there. Okay, hang on. This gives me an idea for something. This definitely gives me an idea for something. I don't know if this runs out after a while if I use it too much, though. Maybe it doesn't? Maybe the gliding has unlimited usage, but it's just like... I just, like, glide down very slowly? Perhaps? Oh yeah, there's birds all over the place, dude. Okay, so, yeah, that ship over there. Okay, yeah, this must be a lot easier to do now that we can, now that we have the ability to glide. Okay, so yeah, I was correct about this though, because we did actually have to go here. So this is actually what Halal was talking about in the first place, because I couldn't remember where he was, like, directing me to go, but it was definitely... I was actually going in the right place. I was going in the right direction. Okay. Well, I'm definitely glad that we went there to begin with, because now we have a giant bubble that we can just, like, float around in, which is kind of cool. It's pretty dang cool. I think we can just land here and just climb back up. We might have the stamina to do that. Okay, why are we just... How am I standing on that little piece of geometry? Okay, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, it might be close. We might be cutting it close. Okay, no, we got it, actually. We got it. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's try this again, then, in that case. Let's try this again. Oh, yeah, we don't slide down either, because we're just gliding. Okay, that's very good, too. That's very nice. Yeah, let's go over this way. Just glide. Okay, yeah, we must be able to get to that ship now. So we're gonna try and go back there and get to the ship. Yeah, so I really have no idea if this game even has fall damage or not, because the giant tumble that I took earlier didn't seem to affect me at all. Didn't affect me in the slightest. So I guess maybe it's not possible to die from falling. I mean, I don't know if it even is possible to die in this game. And I'm guessing as well that there probably is no combat in this game either. Maybe this is meant to be like one of those non-violent sorts of games where you're just like, you know, the whole purpose of the game is just like exploration, basically, and not really anything else. There's no, like, you know, imminent threat that you have to deal with, necessarily. So maybe it is just all about the exploration, just exploring a vast open world, a vast open desert, with a lot of really unique and interesting things to find, like a rocket ship, like some sort of jet engine caught in a branch, a tree branch. Oh, we can go inside here. Yeah, what is this? Atomic power supply? Alright. Actually, we did get a control panel as well earlier, didn't we? Let me just look at my inventory again. Okay, yeah, this is general. That's the chum egg that we got earlier. Okay, yeah, for the quest, control panel and, what was the other thing? Yeah, the power supply. This device supplies power into whatever it's plugged into. Ciso will have to show me how it works. Oh, right. I actually forgot about Ciso. Yeah, I haven't even given that dude a single ounce of thought since the video began. Yeah, that's where we came from. Oh, that's right, I forgot about my hover bike, actually. I should go back and get my hover bike. What am I doing? Oh yeah, dude, look at this. We just floating on down. Just floating on down. Actually, wait, I do see another chum over there on that other, like, that other gigantic rock. Okay, wait a second. I think I'm gonna go take another detour for just a minute because, I think there's a fairly easy way that I can go and get that. Oh, actually, the balloon's gone now. I think the balloon's over at the camp now, all of a sudden. Okay, it finally landed. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Actually, what is this thing? Is this just a rock? What is this little piece of geometry? Okay, I guess it is just a rock. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. Okay, I think I see a slightly easier way to get to that chum, actually. So I think we go up here first. We go up here first. Yes? Oh god, are we still climbing? Okay, here we go. We gotta go up here. Then I think we jump up this way. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, this will be fairly easy. Let me just jump again. There we go. Found another chum. Can I interact with him? Yeah, there we go. New item, chum egg. Okay, so that's 2 of them so far. So I guess this is just like some sort of collectible that we can find, just scattered throughout the world as well. All right, we got that now. Okay, so I guess in that case we'll go and retrieve our bike because I completely forgot that I left my bike at the temple. We'll go back and get him. And I guess we'll just go back to base now, because, I mean, we got the thing that Halal... Or we did the thing that Halal wanted us to do, so... I don't think we have anything else to do right now except just go back to camp. So let's go do that. You know what? Just for some unnecessary style points, I am gonna go straight through this arch. Oh, very nice. That was by far the most exciting thing that I've done in this game so far. Absolutely. Okay, we made it back to camp. I think we can get to Hilal over this way, if I'm not mistaken. I think we can just go over here to get back to him. Yeah, just go up the ladder. Yeah, I did the thing that we wanted him to do. I think we actually did get the stone activated. We got the stone activated. So, let's go back up here for now. Just climb up here. Yeah, and let's go and talk to him again. How you doing? I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Saima. Oh yeah, I forgot about Saima as well. Do you know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it, though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it, then you can sneak up and grab it. When I return to Hilal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Strange, I'm a little safe like a warm hug. Exciting, true freedom. Hell yeah, brother, true freedom. I tell Halal that hovering is exciting, and ramble for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in practice. Right? You can do anything you want. Halal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. Oh my god, dude, yes, it was gliding! They're saying gliding! Why was I saying gliding? Oh my god, I have never hated myself more in my entire life. This is why I have so much self-loathing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wait, I'll heave myself into chasms for you? I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Halal I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I know that I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Halal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the Perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're gonna love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you put joy first. I thank Halal for their advice, and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Cizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Alright, Cizo's at the top of the tower. Alright, Cizo's got a task for me. What does he say? I could ask about... Oh no, I already did ask. Do you know about Saima's hiding place? Let me ask him about that. I know she spends a lot of time in the cave under the camp. You could have a look down there. Halal quotes from a selection of obscure and lyrically mediocre Ibexi historical ballads whenever I pass by. There's a great verse that says much about our folk, buried under sand. Okay, I don't give a damn about any of that. Okay, so let's just get out of here. Let's go and, well actually, does Jaddy have anything new to say to me? Or to tell me? Actually, wait a second, why can I climb on top of this pot? Yeah, okay, the imagery right here is, rather amusing to me, but also kind of disturbing at the same time. Let me stop doing that immediately. Yeah, does Jaddy have anything else to say to me? I could ask about catching I could ask her about catching beetles. There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it. There's some seeds, drop it. Wait, she has the exact same dialogue as Halal when I asked him about that. That's weird. Jetty greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. It's so strange getting called that. That's big glider to you? What was your gliding like? What was your gliding like? Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. I cross my arms in protest. Pout all you want. I don't want to spoil any surprises. She lowers her voice to a whisper. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers! And that's all I'll say about that. You should get going. Okay. Crystal farmers, you say. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Actually, wait, have I talked to you yet? I could ask about catching beetles again. Okay, wait, Zeki? Okay, wait, this is the same dial. As she looks across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. What are you looking at? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Alaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter, Alaria. Does she need help? Zeki shakes her head. No, she's fine, and I'll get her. I'm just... She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. Okay, so Zeki is, yeah, Zeki's the only person whose face is not, like, completely obscured by her mask? But at the same time, why does it look like she's wearing a Lego brick on her face? Am I the only one who sees that? I mean, I don't mean to make fun of the designs here, because I do think the designs of the characters in this game are really cool, but, like... Looks like she's wearing a Lego brick on her face, dude. Like, what is that? Like, the little studs and everything? Like, the 6 studs on her mask? And, God, it's just, like... It's a very, like, minimalist mask. That's all I'm saying. Okay, actually, wait a second. Hold up. I just realized that there's another thing that I can travel to on top of these rocks right here. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting sidetracked by a lot of things right now. I apologize, or maybe I shouldn't apologize, because I mean, this is kind of the point of the game, right? To just explore? Travel to any location that you want to immediately? Oh my god, your mask, on the other hand, is like, you just straight up look like a robot. It's very steampunk-esque. I approached a cartographer. Cartographer Jordan. Jordan. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. That sounds like a euphemism. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. Longingly, it's bigger than I thought. Wow. My mind is... I am not okay, mentally. It's bigger than I thought. Oh yeah, this is the guy who was traveling in the balloon earlier. He finally landed. I just realized that. I tried to explain that when I first saw the balloon. I thought it was very small and somewhat far away, but now I see it's quite large and was very far away. I fumble through the explanation though, and the cartographer just nods without saying anything. That sounds like a lot of the conversations I had when I was in high school, like honestly, not gonna lie. I nod back. Well, good to meet you, and oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. I came to see the balloon. I mean, to be fair, I did come to see the balloon, but could I also have a map as well? I tell the cartographer I'd love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts. To my ears, it's a fair price for a map, but too expensive for a pre-gliding glider with empty pockets. I'll tell Jordan I'll be back. I need to ask Jaddy for some money. Farewell, child. Well, actually, well, hang on a second. Well, wait. Open up my compass again? Aren't those, like, the cuts at the bottom right? Isn't that, like, my cut counter at the bottom right? I already have 60 of these. I should be able to buy this now, shouldn't I? I can't just give you the map for free. Well, wait a second. I already... unless this is something completely different. Maybe this is not the same thing that I'm thinking of. Maybe it's a different kind of currency. I don't know. This is Alaria. The balloon was more fun than the person in it. Oh, you don't say. I want to be a what? When I go gliding, I'm gonna be a climber. I don't think this girl spelled the word cartographer correctly. I think she just completely mispronounced that. Yeah, just as bad as the fact that I was mispronouncing gliding as glitting for this entire video so far. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can open this door, though. Is the door not open? No, it doesn't seem like it. I do like his glowing blue lamps on the side of his balloon, at least. Yeah, I can't interact with that door. Okay, fine. I thought I would be able to go in, but I guess I can't. I guess I cannot. That's fine, then. That's totally fine. Yeah, I think well, I guess we could also go and, I guess we'll go back and see Jaddy for a minute, but I do want to go and see Cizo at some point before this video ends. Okay, I do need to talk to you again. God, why is she just asking me about beetles again? I tell Jaddy that the cartographer wants 50 cuts for a map of the Ewer. I try to hedge the way I speak about this, as I'm not entirely sure whether that's too much, not enough, or precisely its value. She tells me not to worry. Here's some money to get you on your journey. Wait, no, I already had 60 of those. Okay, bro, are you telling me that the stuff that I got, that I just, like, found for free, or the stuff that I found from exploring didn't actually count? Why not? I had 60 of those already. Okay, so wait a second. So I don't understand then. Was I supposed to, like, was I supposed to begin this quest first and then get the money later? I mean, I found like 60 cuts of my own when I was trying to find that temple earlier, but why did that not count though? I already had enough money for it. Okay, fine, whatever, it doesn't matter. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jaddy effusively and head out on my way. Purveyor and Surveyor, I should buy a map from Cartographer Jordan. Okay, no, it's telling me to buy a map. Well, I don't understand. I already had 60. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Not gonna dwell on this any further. I'm not gonna continue being mad about this, okay? But yeah, so those are cuts. That's like a currency that I have, but it's just that the thing that I find really weird is that I already had 60 of those from the chest that I found when I was trying to find the temple earlier to activate the gliding stone. So why did that not count, though? That's what I don't understand. I already had enough money to do this. Anyway, greetings, child. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. Ewer map. A map of the Ewer, sold by members of the Cartography Guild. How many would you like to buy, Glider? Okay, well, we would just buy one. I seem to have nothing left for you. Okay, yeah, dude, I had enough money to do this already. Like, what was even the point? Okay, anyway. I thought that perhaps it would have just allowed me to get it immediately, considering I already had enough money, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe I had to trigger the objective first and then it would let me do it, but that's still kind of strange, though, but anyway. I thank Jordan for the Ewer map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I ask how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and I'll have more maps to sell you, from Hakoa to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell. Oh, juice. Farewell, child. Fast travel? Oh no, we can fast travel here. You can fast travel to that location using the map screen. Your hover bike will travel with you. Okay, no, so this game does have a fast travel option, actually. It has a fast travel mechanic. I wasn't sure if it did or not. What else do you say? Greetings, child. Farewell, child. That's it. I like his pink shirt that he's wearing here. He's by far, like, the most steampunk-looking character in this game. Like, he's just straight up a robot. And yet he dresses in, like, very casual attire with his pink shirt and also his giant boots as well. His, like, rain boots. What? Or that's what it looks like, at least. Actually, I just realized I'm only wearing sandals. Okay, well, there's gotta be a way that I can change that later on. Alario's just saying the exact same thing over and over. Okay, so let's pause the game then in that case and go, yeah, go find the beetle. Okay, well, I'm gonna see Cizo in just a second. Hang on. Let me look at my map here. Okay, so this is the area that I've discovered already. Oh god, yeah. If that's the area that I discovered already, And these are all the other areas that I haven't found yet. Oh my god, dude, this is actually a really big world here then in that case. Okay, Ibex Camp. Travel to this location despite the fact that I'm already here, but let's just see if it works. Which, yeah, I guess it does. Okay, kind of seems like this is the only place that I can fast travel to, though. Okay, did my hoverbike follow along with me? I mean, why did it place me back over here? Hang on a second, can I... Hang on, I want to try something out here. Can I... Oh my god, I can fall in the crate and I can just hide inside of the crate. Okay, am I going into like a first-person mode? What is going on here? Okay, I kind of feel like I'm breaking some things right now with the game, but like, again, the imagery here is kind of amusing to me. Okay, anyway, do I still have any, like, messages here? Probably no unread messages. Yeah, 0 unread messages. What about this tent? There's absolutely nothing in this tent. Oh, there's actually another chum over here that I didn't even notice. Okay, wait a second. I want to go get the chum. I want to go get old chummy boy right here, okay? Why did I not grab onto that? Alright, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Here we go. Press the E key. Very nice. Okay, so that's 3 chum eggs so far. I really need to try and figure out, like, where exactly I can take these to. Gotta be able to sell them to someone. Maybe not the cartographer necessarily, but like someone out there somewhere. Alright, in the meantime, I want to go see Cizo, so let me just go up this, let me go up the tower here quickly. Yeah, that thing is still glowing in the distance. I guess what is actually glowing over there must be the ship that I found. That must be what's glowing over there. Actually, wait a second, did one of the balloons also land on top of that rock again? Okay, hang on. Kinda seems like they did, or I don't know if that's that thing that's floating in the distance over there, but hang on, we'll go investigate that in just a moment. What is this? Okay, that's more cuts. I found more cuts. 230. What is this contraption? Hello, you're Cizo, right? Indeed. You know what you look like? You just straight up look like a character from Destiny. You look like a Destiny character, straight up. Or like Warframe, even. I could ask about catching beetles. Why am I still asking about beetles? I already know where they are. Or like how to get them. Cizo is an outclanner to the Abexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinist, I'm told, or I guess machinist? Well, I'm thinking of, because I'm like thinking of the word machina. Like Deus Ex Machina. That's the only reason why I'm pronouncing it that way, but Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed, but Cizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Abexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Abexi versus Outclanner suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But, in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike, excited for my bike, a bit worried, am I really getting a bike? I'm excited for my better bike that I will hopefully be getting soon. Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jody told me how excited you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered, and besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hoverbike. That sounds like an adventure. Technically, shouldn't Driss do it? I mean, I'm gonna make my own hoverbike? I ask Cizo if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you are not going to make your hoverbike. You are going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Alright, well that's a good point. That's a fair point, I guess. Here, take this. The Navigator. Cizo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Cizo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. Oh wait, well, you'll find another up on that great rock near the other side of the canyon. Wait, I already found the parts there, though. I already found those parts. Another behind the old dam on the hill. Yeah, I already found those. I did already find those, though. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need it. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrate. Wait, I think I have all three of those already, though. I'll be back before you know it. This is quite a lot of work. Do most gliders make their own bikes? I asked Cizo if most gliders really make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. I tell Cizo if I'll see her soon, or tell Cizo I'll see her soon, and head off in search of the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Ships of old view quest... Wait, I'm pretty sure I already have some of these, though. Don't I? Hold up a minute. Why am I still asking about beetles? Cizo's waiting for the parts. I still need to find a calibrator. Wait, did I not actually get the calibrator? Oh, maybe I didn't actually get the calibrator yet. Using your navigator, press N to use the navigator and mark interesting landmarks to appear on your compass. You can also add and remove markers from the map screen. Try placing a marker on the ship Cizo pointed out to you. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't actually get the calibrator yet. I thought for sure I did. Because wasn't I... I'm pretty sure I was already over there, though. I don't know, maybe I forgot to pick it up when I was back over there. Okay, well, put a waypoint down there. For now, I guess. Okay. Oh, I guess it's only gonna appear when I have the navigator out. Okay, well, hang on. Yeah, so I did already find some of the parts here. I guess I forgot to pick up the calibrator when I was in there. I'm pretty sure I was already in there, though, because that was around the point when Saima first appeared. I'm pretty sure. Also, I didn't notice this here. Just open that to get more money. There we go, very nice. Okay, I guess I must have forgot. I must have forgot then. I must have forgot to actually pick that up back when I was back over here. Okay, well, I'll go take care of that quickly then. Okay, let's go back over here then. Yeah, I was definitely already over here. Okay, I must have forgotten to pick it up. I must have just straight up forgotten to pick it up. So let's, where was it exactly? I mean, it wasn't here, though. Yeah, I already know what the button does, but, like... Well, actually, wait. What were to happen if I pressed it again? I already read all of this earlier. Hang on a second. Was there something that I forgot to grab when I was in here? Or maybe it wasn't inside the ship. Maybe it was on the outside. Was it on the outside? Hang on, I want to, like, investigate this place thoroughly here. Atomic calibrator. Okay, maybe it wasn't inside the ship necessarily. Maybe it was on the outside. Or was it, like, on top of the ship? I don't know, maybe, let me try climbing on top of it, perhaps. Maybe it's on the top or something. Or it has to be, like, around it somewhere. Yeah, where exactly would it be? Oh no, can I not climb this? Oh god, wait, I'm not stuck here, am I? Okay, that was very weird. Okay, wait, I don't think I can climb this. Okay, no, I definitely cannot, but... okay, wait a second. Oh, I just realized what that 12 out of 13 thing was for. It means that I can only place down up to 13 waypoints using the navigator. Okay, but I already placed down one. Okay, wait, is that gonna appear on my map now, though? Yeah, it actually does. Okay. Oh no, I think that number at the bottom left is actually showing the current time. I don't think it's like how many days have gone by since I started playing the game. I think it's showing like the time of day. Okay, well, what exactly did I miss in here exactly? Like, where is the atomic calibrator? Well, it says there's nothing of use to be found in the ship. Maybe it's on the outside of the ship, perhaps. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, I do have an idea for something here. I'm kind of wondering if perhaps I could just, like, climb up these rocks here, possibly, in order to get to the top of the ship, because I don't know if it is at the top. Well, actually, I don't think this is gonna work either. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's actually anything on top of the ship to begin with. So maybe, well, I don't know. It told me to come over here, and I mean, I was already over here before, but like I didn't find anything in here. Oh, it does also show me my waypoints when I'm using the compass as well. Okay, I didn't notice that before. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything there though. I don't think there's anything to be found at the, at the other ship that I found, because it just straight up said that there's nothing of use in the ship. So, hang on. I need to check something. Also, what is this contraption that Cizo is, like, standing next to? I don't know what that is. I don't know what she's holding either. Okay, no, it's still just showing me that I need to go to that ship over there, but I mean, I didn't notice anything in that ship, though. It doesn't seem to me like there's anything over there, though. But hang on a second. I see something that I could potentially do with these rocks over here, though. Hold up. Maybe this is a way that I can actually get to the top of that rock face over here. Like, probably. Or maybe not, because, I mean, I'm just still slowly gliding down to the ground. So, I don't think this is gonna work. I still don't think this is gonna work, even. But I still get fairly close, but, like... Oh, wait a second. Okay, well, that's a little bit strange, but sure, that works, I guess. I fail to believe that is the intended behavior of that mechanic, but whatever. Works regardless. Yeah, I don't see anything at the top of the ship, though. I really don't see anything at the top here. I don't think I can climb the ship itself, either. Yeah, there's nothing on top of it. There's nothing there. And I can't just climb on this either, so... Huh. I'm a little bit confused, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait a second, why can I interact with the butterfly? New item, Sunshine Butterfly. Wait, what is this? What is this that I just acquired here? A butterfly? Yeah, it's a general item. Sunshine Butterfly. Butterflies that hibernate during the cold desert nights by burrowing into the sands. During the day, they fly in the dunes, actively seeking sunlight to absorb into their wings in a process akin to photosynthesis. Fascinating. I can probably sell them to someone later to get more cuts, probably. Okay, but I need to figure out where the hell this atomic generator is. Wait, it's not this red thing that's glowing right here, is it? It's not this thing. No, because I can't, like... Oh my god, why do I just, like, get stuck there and float? There is a thing jutting out of the ship on the side right here that is, like, glowing red. But it does not appear as though I can interact with this. Also, there is a little piece of geometry right here that I can get Sable stuck in, and she just kind of floats there. But it seems like I can still get out. Yeah, I'm not actually stuck, but, like... That's... Jesus, dude. I don't know. I do not know about this collision detection sometimes. The collision detection in this game does seem a little bit peculiar. This door has a handle on it. Can I interact with it? No, I cannot. Huh, I am just very... I mean, it's still telling me to go over here, but, like... I don't see anything over here that I could potentially use. Okay, maybe this recording is giving me a clue. It's giving me, like, a hint as to where the atomic calibrator might be. Possibly? Yeah, they're talking about a lever that they ripped out. Is that... Are they talking about the atomic calibrator, possibly? Yeah, they ripped it out and it might have... I don't know, it might have fallen off somewhere, actually. Might have fallen off while they were, like, crash landing. So maybe it's not in the ship necessarily, but it might be within, like, the area surrounding the ship? Like the general area surrounding it, possibly? Like, I don't know, what's on top of these sand dunes over here? Out of curiosity. Actually, wait a minute. There's this other thing over here that I just noticed right now. This other thing that appears to be, like... something that died? Oh, actually, that is a skeleton of some kind of creature that, perished in some sort of really bad way because he got impaled in the head with a sword. What? What is this? Oh, I didn't even notice this before. Okay, well, hang on a second. There's more, I don't even know what the camera just did there, but there's more cuts that we can get. Ooh, okay. The people in this camp... or the people in these tents definitely perished at some point. There was some sort of beast that seemed to have attacked them. But the beast also died as well? Well, yeah, he definitely did, because he got a sword in the head, dude. Someone stabbed him with it. Interesting, but it does not appear... Okay, what in the world is the camera doing right now? Hello? Could you relax, please? I'm trying to get up its bones. Get up its bone structure here. Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to find over here, though. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm very confused as to where that atomic calibrator might be. I'm still trying to find it, though. I'm thinking that maybe it's not, it might not be in the ship itself, but maybe it's around, like, the area surrounding it. I'm kind of wondering if, like, again, the recording is, like, cluing me in as to where it might be. Because it did, they said that there was some sort of lever that got ripped off at some point, and they crash-landed. I'm kind of wondering if that might be the atomic calibrator they're talking about. In the meantime, though, there's another sunshine butterfly. Okay, wait a second, I did not notice this sign here before. North the Dunboyne, the Dunboyne? I don't... The wind tower to the south, W. Chums is written crudely on a sign, like west, Chums. Northwest Burnt Oak Station. Okay. Just telling me, like, different areas I could travel to, yeah. Okay. That still doesn't really clue me in on where the atomic calibrator might be. Actually, wait a second, I don't think I've seen this tent before in the camp. Wait, this doesn't look familiar to me. Hang on a second. What is this? Oh, is this another like, another hover bike that's being built right here? I don't, oh, maybe this is actually Driss's workshop, possibly. I don't really know. It seems like there is another kind of hover bike that's being built there, though. I legitimately have no idea where my hover bike even went. I actually don't know where it disappeared to. You know what, let's talk to Driss again. It kind of seems like he has some new things to tell me now, or is gonna ask me. Driss asked me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. Oh, never mind. I guess that's all he says now. Hold on, have I talked to you yet? Have I talked to you yet? Oh, this is Saima. How is it that Saima manages to contain so much chaos and verve in such a small form? Even now, there is something troublesome being dreamed up behind that mask, I know it. Okay, wait a second. Well, they told me about a cave that she was hiding in. This must be the cave that they're talking about. Possibly? Oh, I don't even know what these structures are. Okay, wait a second. Can open this up. Oh, that's a different item. Ebexi red dye. The dye bottle for the colors of the Ebexi red bike. Ooh. Dye colors for the bike. Okay, so that's how we, That's like how we change the color of the bike? Okay, we can customize the color too, I guess. Okay, seems like that's all there is to see inside the cave itself, though. Oh no, my bike is over here, actually. Okay, so hang on. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use the dye on this bike, though, because this is just the default sand cutter bike, right? That they told me about? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use it here. What in the world even? What in the world even? Hang on. I can open this up too, I didn't even notice that there before. Yeah, I don't know, guys, I'm very confused as to where this other piece of, the bike could be. Because, I mean, it does not appear to be in the ship that it's telling me to go and investigate, because I already checked, and it says there's nothing of any use in it. So I don't know. Okay, so I did just remember that I still haven't, investigated this wreckage over here. Well, actually, I didn't even know this was here. It's just like a pipe of some sort that leads into some hidden area. And I'd kind of like to see where exactly this takes me. Not sure if it'll take me anywhere special. Oh, it definitely takes me somewhere, though. Hang on a second. I haven't explored this part of the camp yet. Oh yeah, there's, God, just more cuts. More money that I can obtain. Okay. Is there something else beyond that I can find here as well, though? I'm hoping? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything down there. Okay, maybe I have to climb the rocks. Just gotta climb the rocks. Oh, there actually is something down here. Oh, those are... Oh no, those are beetles. Those are the beetles that they were talking about before. Ooh, okay, but what are those weird growths over here, though? Okay, so we need to find seeds to plant down so we can go grab the beetles, right? Yeah, because they're just gonna run away from us if we just try to grab them normally. Okay, well, where are the seeds here exactly? I mean, are they in this area? Or were they in a previous area that where I had to find them? Oh, well, I don't know. We can climb these weird structures because I don't know what these are. These weird kind of plants. It does seem like I can climb on top of them in order to get out of here, probably, but I don't think I want to do that right now, because I want to try and find some seeds, because I want to try and get some beetles, dude. I want to try and grab some beetles if I can. Hang on a second. Oh, there's another chum up there, I just noticed. Okay, wait a second. I'm getting distracted again. Dude, I want to go get the chum. Okay, I just fricked up that jump completely. Oh, wait a second. What? Is that a seed? Wait, what is that thing? Okay, well, I can pick it up and throw it. Throw it at him. Huh? Oh, yeah, you get this seed. Okay, yeah, so and then pick him up. Okay, I guess it's just as simple as that. Like, you distract him with the seed, and then you can just press the E key and you get him immediately. Alright. Works well enough, I guess. Okay, so you can actually get them from these, so these are like plants, basically, then. Yeah, we only need 3 of these. I guess we can just use this one seed, actually. Where is this other guy going? Well, I'm gonna try and get the chum as well before I go back to base and talk to Saima. Here, you go get it. There we go. Gonna, like, bait him into getting it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Give the beetles to Saima. She likes to play in... I couldn't even read that, but... Give the beetles to Saima. She likes to play in the cave underneath the camp, and then take the atomic calibrator. Oh, Saima has the atomic calibrator. That's why it was not in the ship. She took it from me. Oh, well, no, I don't think she took it from me, because the interaction that I had with Saima when we first met her, she said that she wanted to like, trade it for something. Like, she wanted the atomic calibrator, but she said that if I gave her beetles, she would trade me for it. Okay, I'm actually remembering. I'm starting to remember that now. Like, I actually do remember that now. Yeah, she said that she would trade it for something. Okay. Well, I mean, we can trade it for her now. We can actually get it now. Yeah, I completely forgot we even had that conversation, like earlier on in the video. I thought for whatever reason that it was like, that I had to go out of my way to try and find the atomic calibrator somewhere else, but then I just remembered right now that Saima actually has it. Because I think I did find the atomic calibrator, but I gave it to Saima because she wanted the... Well, no, I think Saima already had the calibrator, but she wanted me to get her some beetles first before she would give it to me. Yeah, that's what she was asking me for originally. She wanted me to get some beetles first. And then she would give me the calibrator. I'm pretty sure that's how that's how my, like, first interaction with her went. Also, I'm just completely messing up this jump entirely. Like, what am I doing? I want to get this chum before I leave. Hang on. I'm gonna get this. Is there a way that I can jump up here? Okay, yeah. Well, wait a second. I just grabbed onto it. Why did I fall off again immediately? Hold up. Hold on a minute. Let me go back over there for a second. Hold on. Must be a way I can jump up to this. Wait, why did that not work? Maybe jump like this from this angle? No? Okay, hold on a minute. I was able to grab onto it before. Why is that not working all of a sudden? Excuse me, game, please. Hang on, let me try something a little different. What if I try climbing on top of these rocks over here and maybe just float to it, perhaps? Or actually, could I literally just go around it? Hang on a second. That just gave me another idea, actually. I might be able to just go around it. Like, if I go up this way, yes, and then... and hopefully I don't slip off. I don't think I'm going to. Okay, I guess I could just go around. No, I literally could just go around. Okay, fine then. We'll do it like this then. There we go. Very nice. We got it. We made it over to him. Give me the eggy, please. Give me the egg. Very nice indeed. Kinda wish Sable wasn't obscuring the animation there, but whatever, we got it. We got it regardless. Okay, let's go and see Saima. I already know where Saima is. She is hanging out around the cave that we found earlier, which is also where we found the dye for I think the ship that we're trying to build, but not the one we currently have. Yeah, so let's bring this back to her. I could just fast travel over there, but we're so close to the base already that I don't think there's really any point. We'll just run to her instead. Yeah, she's over here, next to the entrance to the cave. Yeah, new item, atomic calibrator. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Saima the beetles, but rather than gloat, she hands me the calibrator and begins to cry. What have I done? You're leaving and you'll never come back! Comfort her or let her cry it out. No, comfort her. She blows her nose and then wipes her hand on her tunic. Wait, how is she blowing her nose when she's wearing a mask? Well, okay, never mind. I literally just asked the most stupidest question in the entire world. Never mind, I'm no longer aware of what I'm even saying. I'm just fully delusional at this point, guys. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. Yara? I miss her too. She might visit again someday. People leave, that's their choice. I don't know who she's referring to, actually, but she might visit again someday. I tell Simon that Yara will likely visit one day, just as I will if I should ever choose another clan. But how will you find us? We'll have moved 1,000,000 times by then. I offer that I will always find the Ibexi, or the Ibexi, no matter what. I just don't know how to pronounce words anymore. Please don't go. I tell Simon not to worry, that I'll be back sooner than she knows, and I'm sure she pouts behind the mask. And I add that if I am not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good, then I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her and say goodbye for now. Alright, Beetle D to request updated ships of old, deliver the parts to Caesar. Yeah, so I do have the calibrator now. I totally forgot that Saima was the one who was holding on to the calibrator. I totally forgot about the encounter that we had with her, like, when we were first over there. I completely forgot. Man, I really wish I was better at remembering, like, really important details like that, but I feel like I forget about them so easily. Especially when it comes to games like this, and I don't really know why. But either way, we have all the parts we need now. I mean, let's just see if there's any messages in our post box. No, there's still nothing? Okay, fine then. You're of no use to me whatsoever. At least for now, you're not. Okay, well in that case, let's go see Cizo. Give her the parts. And we'll hopefully get our new hover bike, our much upgraded hover bike, possibly. Let's just go. Let's go and do it then. Here we go. Yeah, press E key. I return to Cizo with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? There's some things I need to do. I don't think there's anything else I need to do first. I don't think so. I think I am ready. I do believe I am ready to depart. Let's do it then. Alright, where are we at now? Oh no, this is Cizo's workshop, actually. Cizo relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Cizo is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Assemble the machine. Oh, we have to do this manually. Okay, well, how can I actually interact with this thing finally? No? How do we do this? How do we do this exactly? Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we have to do this manually. Okay, this is like a puzzle, I guess. This is like a puzzle. New item, gliding bike wings. Wait, actually, where did these wings come from? I just realized. I was not holding on to that before, was I? Okay, is it telling me to put this over here? Gliding bike booster? Oh, maybe she's giving me, like new items to use here. Okay, well then, where are we gonna put this exactly? On the other side? Gliding bike front? Okay. Okay, now that thing is activated. Okay, so let's activate it and see what it does. See what happens here. I'm gonna create a brand new bike here. Yeah, so we're not like upgrading the one that we already own. We're just building like a new bike altogether. Okay, speak to Cizo again. Hello? Listen. Ciso tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simuin. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name. Simuin. I say it in a whisper to let Ciso know. Simuin. Simuin. Or Simoon. Well done, Sable. What sort of name is that? What does it mean? Does she want to go with me? What does the name mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Ciso looks entirely serious. The bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing even when I lean close. I tell Simuin that I am eager to know her better, and Ciso looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Ciso is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simuin, to care for her. Seek out my fellow Machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this, the Machinist badge. It's a Machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding, show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Ciso twice for good measure and give a bow. I am ready. The ceremony. I should speak to Jaddy about the final gliding ceremony. Okay, so I can't actually get in it yet. Okay. Alright, we gotta go speak to Jaddy one more time. Alright, well I do remember where she is. I think I'll just use the ladder to get up there a little quicker. Sure, why not? Okay, excuse me, Sable, please. What are you doing? My god. Again, it's like I said before, man, I do feel like the collision detection in this game is a little bit wonky at times. It seems like there is a lot of weird geometry that I can sort of just, like, either Sable kind of freaks out on, or I can kind of clip inside slightly, but regardless of that, here we are with Jaddy again. I return to Jaddy with a new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Ciso gave it to me. Look at me, Jaddy, I'm already glad. No, Ciso gave it to me. I tell Jaddy that Ciso gave me the badge. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I gave a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the Mask Caster in no time. I tried to think about going to a Mask Caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be? Imagine choosing what I want to be forever? I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there, and once you've got 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now. The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Roana. There you'll assemble your gliding mask and go. There are things I wish to convey to Jaddy here, depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope, and though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional Ebexi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the Ebexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you, I will always love you, and I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I'm ready. I should head to the temple to begin my gliding. Okay, we're still not done with this just yet. Well, hang on, we do have new clothes, though. Can I put my new clothes on right now? Oh, yeah, I actually can. Glider top, the clothing made for Ebexi children as they go out on their gliding. The cloak is unmistakably Ebexi red. Okay, and then the glider trousers. Jaddy made these. The patterning is unique to the Ebexi. The fabric seems to have been made at the Burnt Oak Station. Oh yeah, they're definitely like much bigger pants than the ones that I was wearing before. Okay, yeah, and it just it just changes my clothes immediately. Okay, so yeah, we gotta. Was it telling us that we needed to go over this way? I think so. Yeah, I should head to the temple to begin my gliding. Yeah, so we just go back to the temple now, I think. Okay, so wait, we actually need to go back to the face now, the face that we saw at the very beginning of the game. So this is like full circle then. We're coming full circle here. Because if I'm being real with you guys, I think I am actually going to be ending this video once we actually begin the gliding for real. I think we are going to end it after this. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain that's what we are actually going to do. So, let's just get back to the face so we can begin our grand adventure here, even though I'm pretty sure we are actually just going to end the video after we begin. Oh, the face just opens immediately. Alright, fine. That's convenient. What is this? Okay. There are some platforms that are raising up. Yes. There's a big statue. Some sort of ancient deity. Okay, well, what do we do here exactly? Like, I'm not entirely sure where exactly I should be going. Okay, maybe don't climb up the pillars, because that's not necessarily what I want to do. Maybe go over this way? Yeah, I think I need to try and find a way to get up to these platforms. I don't think I'm gonna make that jump. No, I absolutely did not make that jump. Okay, why is this... Wait a second. That was not in my way. Game, what are you doing right now? No, that was definitely not in my way. What was that all about? Hold on a minute. There was no way in hell that was blocking me off completely. No, I don't believe that for a minute. There was nothing in my way. Okay, hang on. Let's run it back. Let's take it from the top here. Take it from the top. Something weird is going on with this game's collision detection, guys. I don't know how I feel about this anymore. Hold on, let me try a different path. Like, what if I go up this way instead? Actually, it kind of seems like there's... Wait, that collision's not even solid. Oh my god. I'm sorry, dude, but this game is actually, like, testing my patience right now. Hang on a sec. I was trying to go up this way first. It actually seems like there is something that I can open here. Cuts? A cache of 100 cuts, made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around here for a minute. I don't know if I have to go towards the statue, perhaps, but just hang on a sec. Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, those little beams right there are not actually solid. Because I just assumed that they were. I thought that those beams were solid and I wouldn't be able to climb past them, but apparently they're not solid, so I can just climb past them. Okay. Well, here's one switch. Oh, I need to activate both switches on both sides. Okay. I need to give her a mask. I need to give the ancient deity statue a mask of her own. I think that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, well then we need to go around the other way then after that. Yeah, that platform up there. That's the other one that we need to activate. Okay, I think I see a way that we can get up there, though. Hang on. I got an idea. This does give me an idea for something. Yeah, it seems like I'm really... This is like one of the first rooms in the game where you really have to put the climbing mechanic to good use. Because it seems like that's the only real way you can truly, like, navigate around this particular area. What is this thing that I'm doing here? Oh, God. Okay, wait. Wait, was there really, like... Okay, hang on a second. Again, I thought I could just, like, stay in there, and that it wouldn't be blocking me off from anything? Fine, you know what? Just climb the pillar. Climb the main pillar. Oh, wait, that doesn't actually lead me to anywhere either. God. Okay, hang on. What if I go... Maybe go over this way. Yeah, climb up... Maybe climb up here. Oh, no, this is actually a solid wall. Okay, wait a second. I need to look at my surroundings for a minute. Like, where am I trying to go exactly? That's what I need to figure out first. What if I jump over this way? It kind of looks like there's a little gap that I can squeeze through right here. Like this. It does let me squeeze through it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, it seems like when I run out of energy, Sable actually gets stunned, like, temporarily. Okay, that's fine, though. That's not really a big deal. It's not too big of a deal. Can I climb these logs, or these wooden planks? Yeah, apparently I can. Okay. Actually, this looks like a door of some kind as well. I don't know what this could possibly be. Whatever, it does not matter. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. I'm gonna go around the side. Oh my god, yeah, it seems like whenever I run into walls in this game, Or at least whenever I run into walls in this particular room, I just attach myself to the wall immediately. I don't quite know how I feel about that, honestly, but either way, we did make it up here. We did make it up here. Somebody firing a bow and arrow at the deity right here. Yeah, we gotta shield her face from that, obviously. Gotta shield her face from that, there we go. Very nice. Now her face is fully covered. I think that's all we had to do? So now what? Is there something that's gonna activate? Maybe that thing in the center, that little pyramid in the center. We can we interact with it? No, we cannot. Okay, so what exactly do we do now? Unless there is something else that we're missing here. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm gonna try and figure this out here. Hold on. Oh no, I guess there is one last thing that we are missing. We have to put like we have to put the top of the mask on her now. There's like a top portion that we need to put on her too. Okay, hang on. How do we get to that exactly? Maybe if I try going back over this way, maybe try going back to the right, or is this the right? Or is this the left? I've completely forgotten like which direction I'm even going in anymore. Oh yeah, there is actually another floating platform that I didn't notice over here. Okay, it's just over this way though. It's not too far away. Okay, I think I can just jump and maybe float down here and then just climb up. It's probably what I can do, I would imagine. Yeah, that might be what I'm supposed to do. Probably. Let me just climb up here. Just hoping that there's nothing in my way. Okay, no, there isn't. Nothing blocking me off. Okay, very good. Very good then. Yeah, I just ran into this doorway. Yeah, this is straight up not solid. Okay, wait a second, dude. Why are there just random pieces of geometry here that are not solid? Huh? Again, this is one of those things where I'm not trying to, like, find flaws in the game on purpose. Like, I just ran into that thinking that it would be solid, just because all the other ones were, like all the other entrances, or whatever those things are supposed to be, all the other ones I ran into were solid, but that one wasn't for some reason. Okay, well, whatever. It seems like all the statues down below have masks on them as well. Okay, so we're doing something here. We're reactivating something. Oh, there's... I guess that's our mask that we're gonna be, wearing. Is that mask for us? Must be. Alright, well, restore color, I'm assuming, to the mask? Or no, it just manifests the mask? Okay, we just have to go and grab it then. Well, actually, it did seem like color kinda did get restored to the room itself. It's not all dark and gloomy anymore. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this imagery right here. This looks just a tad disturbing, but... yeah, statues with glowing masks on them. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start our gliding now, right? Quest started the gliding. The ceremony returned to camp. Oh, okay, I guess we're still not... I'm sorry? What just happened? Wait, you guys saw that, right? The whole, like, level geometry just glitched out there for a moment. It just, like, disappeared. What? Did you guys see that too? I swear, what? Okay, you know, hang on, can I equip my mask right now? Yes, I can, actually. A mask worn by those in the Sand Sea made of Bowen. The ones particular to the Abexi are made from the skull of a mountain goat. Oh yeah, we're wearing it now. We're wearing it. Okay, cool. Looking absolutely spiffing in our, yeah, in our goat skull mask. Okay. Let's just, let's try and see if we can get out of here now then, in that case. We have to return to camp again. But, I mean, we did get the masks, so we must be able to leave now here. I'm just gonna go back to camp just to see how, just to see what's gonna happen now. And then after that, we'll end the video. More than likely. I just want to see if we can finally complete this, this ceremony quest right here, because I guess there's at least like one other objective that we have to fulfill here, so may as well just go back to camp. I'm not gonna fast travel though. I'm just gonna try and like just run there normally. Hang on a second, I gotta crouch. Yeah, this imagery right here is quite stunning indeed, man. Like, look at this. I do know, by the way, that this game does have a photo mode. I think it's something that you have to enable manually, but it was something that I did notice in the options menu for the game. You can enable a photo mode in this game, and you can, like, take in-game photos. I don't think I'm gonna mess around with that just for now, though. Just because I want to try and see if I can end the video here, because I have been playing this for quite some time, admittedly. But yeah, we're just gonna try and finish the ceremony quest at the very least, and then, yeah, we should be done with this video. Here's another cutscene. Alright, so we made it back to camp. Just kind of walking around. So now what? Do we have unread messages now, finally? Hang on. Postbox, logging in. Hello, Sable. Jetty's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready. And so, I close my eyes and listen. Oh, that door in the background is gone now. I just noticed. Yeah, we tried going towards that door earlier in the video and I couldn't figure out how to actually open it, but it's open now. So that's the door that leads out into the other parts of the desert. Okay, it's open now. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends. You are not without family. You are not without love. These things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Yutari. They're the machinist at Burnt Oak Station, and among Cizo's closest friends. Utari's a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer, so keep an eye on the post boxes, and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. Alright. We shall begin our quest then. Well, hang on a second. Where's our bike, though? I kind of want to ride our new bike first, our new hover bike, before we truly, like, end the video for real. But I guess for now we're just gonna run. Okay, actually, wait a second. Quest updated the ceremony, leave the canyon. Wait, press F to call out? What exactly is this doing? Oh, I'm calling my hover bike. Oh. So this is like a mechanic that I can use to call my hover bike whenever I can't find it, I guess? Okay, well here is my new hover bike. I think this was the hover bike that I saw in the preview screenshots for this game a really long time ago, back when it was still in development. This was the hover bike that I actually recall seeing in the preview screenshots of this game from, like, 2018. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, the steering radius on this, though, is absolutely bonkers. Oh yeah, it turns so easily now. Strafing. Strafing still seems to, well, it moves in the exact same way as the other bike, I would say. Yeah, dude. It definitely feels a lot faster as well. Alright, let's see if we can try and crash this thing. What are the physics like on it? Oh. Do I actually just glide over the rocks now? Hang on. I want to see... Okay, yeah, it actually just flies over the rocks. I can't seem to, like, make the physics go crazy on it. Okay, yeah, it just ignores the rocks for the most part. Okay, well, let's go through here. Let's get out and get out on the road. Even though there is no road in sight, so let's just get out on the sand, the dunes. Why not? Yeah, and there's the game's logo, Sable. Roll credits. Just reusing that same joke from CinemaSins over and over and over again. Should speak to Yutari first. Okay, well, hang on. Before we truly get going here, or before we truly end the video, yeah, let's just take a little ride on our bike. Well, I mean, I guess I could do this while I'm ending the video, actually. Yeah, it seems like now the game is actually starting to open up to us for real now. So we can truly go wherever we wish to go now, it seems. Oh my god, okay, never mind. This hover bike does have weird physics on it too, but it seems like in order to make the physics really bug out, yeah, I have to try and hover over these big rocks here, but other than that, they still seem to work pretty well. Actually, that kind of looks like another base over there, another, like, gigantic base. That's not the base we were just at. No, it definitely wasn't. Oh no, that's a new base entirely. Holy frick. Okay, yeah, these are still some wonky physics, though. I do like how it leaves behind a little dust trail now, though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna glide around on my hover bike here while I'm trying to end the video, because I think other than that, guys, I am basically done playing Sable for today. So, yeah, that was still, a fairly interesting game overall. Well, I don't know, should I go and actually park this at the camp just because this is like another camp that I just discovered? Wow, that jump. That jump, though. Okay, well, I mean, I tried doing a thing there and it worked as well as you would expect. Okay, let's just park it right here. Yeah, that's definitely how physics works. Okay. Yeah, so other than that, guys, I am done with this video. I am done recording this. Okay, this was actually a lot taller than I initially thought it was. Okay, that does not work for some reason. Yeah, so that was Sable. That was a fairly interesting game overall. So I guess this really is just like an exploration game in the truest sense of the term, because it doesn't seem like there's any combat in this game whatsoever. It is literally just like exploring the landscape and trying to learn more about the world around you, trying to learn more about the people who inhabit this land and the history of the land itself, exploring some ancient ruins, as it were, and yeah, just really kind of just going about the game at your own pace, pretty much. It really does seem like, yeah, the game just allows you to take your time doing whatever you want here, pretty much. Doesn't seem like it forces you to go anywhere at any point in time. You can just do whatever you want. Just explore the world at your own leisure. I was trying to see if I could actually, like burn myself alive, but it doesn't seem like that works either. Falling from like 100 feet in the air doesn't kill you, and it doesn't seem like even fire kills you in this game. Yeah, you can just shimmy along walls as well, it seems. That also works too. Okay, well, hang on. These are cactuses. So, does the cactus hurt? Oh no, the cactuses don't hurt me either, dude. Okay, yeah, just nothing hurts me here. Yeah, so I guess what we really are doing here is just like exploring the land, so there is just no like, I'm guessing that there is just straight up no way to die in this game. But yeah, this is definitely one of those games that feels like truly open world in its design, because it really does seem, okay, we're at something called the Wind Tower. Oh no, I think it was actually telling me about this place earlier, but yeah, it really feels like this game is open world in the truest sense of the term, because it's really not like, really not forcing me to go in any specific direction. Like, I can just go anywhere I want. It doesn't bar me from entering certain areas after I've completed some, like, arbitrary objectives. I mean, aside from, like, you know, the game world opening up to me, which it has pretty much now that I've actually started my gliding. But now that the world is completely open up to me, I'm just free to explore it at my leisure. I can just go at my own pace. So, again, it does kind of seem like progression in this game is mostly non-linear, I would say. And there is something about that that I definitely appreciate. I like these kinds of games where I can just kind of explore the world at my own pace, and I don't have to, like, I don't have to do things in a certain order. Like, I can complete it however I damn well please, and I really do appreciate that a lot. I kind of wish more open world games were like that, though, because it definitely feels like not that many modern open world games are truly open world in that sense. It feels like a lot of modern open world games nowadays are kind of like, they kind of just feel like waypoint simulators, you know what I mean? It's basically like, oh, you go complete this objective first, and then come back and complete this objective later. You know, it just kind of feels like a checklist of things that you have to do, and not, like, it doesn't feel like truly free, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like the player's given a true sense of freedom in those kinds of games. It just feels like a checklist that you have to, like, that you have to check off. I think the problem I have with a lot of modern open-world games is that they basically tell you, you know, they tell you where everything is, for the most part, which kind of defeats the purpose of exploration, because it's like, if you're trying to encourage me to explore the world around me, then I think it would be a lot better if you just didn't tell me where anything is, and just let me explore at my own pace. And it certainly seems like that's exactly what Sable does. It doesn't tell you where anything is, and that's kind of the point. You just have to go and find it on your own. And like, the game never forces you to do anything in any order anyway, so there's really no pressure. Like honestly, there isn't. It really feels like in Sable's case, the developers of the game are basically just giving you this vast open desert to explore, and allowing you to just go nuts, pretty much. Explore the world however you want. This is your journey that you're going on, after all. This is your own personal journey that you're going on, and you get to decide at which pace you choose to complete your journey. And I really do love that about it. Now, that being said, I do kind of feel like the game has a couple of problems that I've noticed as I've been playing it for the past, like, almost 3 hours now, actually. Well, to be fair, the only real problem that I noticed with the game is that the collision detection in the game is not perfect. It does feel like Sable kind of acts very weirdly when she collides with certain objects, or like certain bits of level geometry more specifically. And it also seems like there are some parts of level geometry that don't actually exist because you can literally just walk straight through it. So that is one of the things that I found just a little bit strange. The collision detection in this game is just a little bit off, I feel. Also, I did notice that I got another outfit, actually. I found another one, Bouldering Top. Though they won't help me climb further, the hand wraps and lightweight fit of this gear are great for making scaling mountainous heights more comfortable. I see. Okay, well, can I just equip that for a minute? Okay. Why do I have bandages around my arms all of a sudden? I mean, that is kind of cool how the bandages seem to be physics-based as well. Kind of has, like, rope physics, almost. Okay, well, I guess in the meantime, I'll just continue, trying to climb up this tower. Whoa, what the frick? What was that momentum that I just got there? I mean, see, that's kind of what I was talking about, though. Yeah, man, like, collision detection in this game is just, it's just a little bit weird, I feel. It just feels a little bit off to me. But other than that, like, I have been enjoying the game, for the most part. Like, I have been enjoying this. I'm definitely appreciative of the fact that I was able to get this game for free as well, because this game normally costs $25. I'm actually surprised that this even went free to keep on the Epic Store recently, just considering that this game has not been out for that long, but yeah, man, I don't know. Still very much appreciate it regardless, and I'm also, I'm definitely thankful that I was finally able to finally play the game and do a video on it, for absolute sure. So I think this is definitely one that I am going to, I am definitely gonna try and stick with, for absolute sure. Because there is a lot more of this world that I would like to try and explore here. And considering that it does seem like there are just no enemies in this game whatsoever, it really does feel like the game focuses entirely just on like, exploration. So again, there really is, like, no pressure whatsoever that the game is putting on you. I guess most of the challenge in this game does come from the platforming elements, like trying to scale all these giant monuments right here, you know what I mean? I think most of the game's challenge is probably gonna come from the platforming mechanics or like the platforming sections and also the puzzle sections too. Yeah, so I guess this is a non-violent game in the truest sense of the term, because there is quite literally, like, no violence in this game at all. I don't think it's even possible to die in this game. Because I fell from you guys saw that I fell from a great height earlier when I was trying to make that jump when I still didn't have the ability to glide. And like, yeah, I didn't die. I fell like 100 feet and I still didn't die. Also, I think, is the wind tower actually, did we actually get the wind tower working again? Kinda seems like we did. Oh, we actually got that door open now. Okay, there's another chest, which I'm guessing has more cuts in there for me, probably? Oh yeah, I can definitely get a good view as to how far I've come. Yeah, dude, the draw distance in this game is just insane as well. I do believe that this is a Unity game, by the way. This does run on Unity, and my god, man. This is one of the more gorgeous-looking Unity games I've seen in recent time. Yeah, look at this, dude. Like, look how big the sun is. Yeah, the draw distance, man. I can see so many things so far away from me, and it's like, I'm pretty sure I can travel to all of those locations that I'm seeing. Every location that you see here, you can definitely go to. The cel-shaded art style in this game is really freaking cool as well. Definitely a lot more realistic than Jet Set Radio for sure, but it is still sort of in that same kind of, you know, that same kind of vein as Jet Set Radio, where the art direction definitely looks a bit cartoonish, but it's stylized in such a way that I feel makes it look a lot better than most cel-shaded games that have been released so far over like the past 20, almost 25 years, or however long Jet Set Radio's been around for. Also, I don't know where exactly to put this rock down. I guess I could just put it down, but I don't know, maybe throw it and see where it winds up. What in the world was that? I didn't even throw it, dude. Okay, whoa, wait a second. What is this? Okay, wait, why am I not throwing it? Is this something I have to hold down? No, I just straight up cannot throw it. Okay, wait a second. Okay, well, never mind then. We'll just keep it there for now. Keep it there for now. I don't even remember, like, where that door was. Was it in here? No, I don't believe that it, well, actually, where is this section? Oh no, this actually was where it was. Okay, here we go. What is in the chest? I just want to open it. Oh no, this is another clothing item. Machinist top. A standard uniform worn by Machinist and Midden. Machinist will always make sure each set has its own unique modifications for their own particular needs. Okay, can I just look at this quickly? Can I see what this looks like on me? Yeah, okay, I have something attached to my arm right now, measuring my pulse or something. I don't really know what the purpose of that is exactly, but alright, well anyway, I do, where's like a good place where I can just like stop and kind of like crouch down, because I'm still getting like completely distracted, dude. I want to try and end the video here. Yeah, I don't know. How about right here? Sure, why not? Yeah, so overall, I really did like this game, man. It definitely has a sense of style that I have not really seen done before in any other game. Again, cel-shaded graphics are not new in games, but the way that this game does it is definitely unique. It's kind of like cel shading combined with flat shading, because I also noticed that it doesn't really seem like this game uses textures at all. It's just like flat shaded colors, basically, or flat shaded polygons. But that's mixed in with a bunch of cel shaded effects too, to create like a very unique looking art style. It's really cool, man. Yeah, pretty neat game all around, man. I'm glad that I gave this a shot finally, and I'm definitely grateful for, you know, being able to get this game for free. At least I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. I'm not entirely sure about the rest of the game though, but I will definitely be playing this some more off screen in my own time, and seeing how exactly the story pans out here. Obviously, there's no specific path that I need to follow, so I'll just forge my own path then, in that case. So, if you guys want to go and purchase this game, there are some links in the description to where you can purchase this game on both Steam and the Epic Games Store. I know that it is available on those platforms. It might also be available on GOG and the Humble Store, but I didn't check those stores before recording this. There are some console ports of this game that are available as well. I do know that this game also got ported to, I believe, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'm not entirely sure about the Switch, though. Sable was also released on the PlayStation 5 fairly recently as well. There is, like, a native PS5 port of this game that is available. So yeah, definitely one of the more unique open-world games that I have covered on my channel in quite a while. And I'm not usually a fan of open-world games at all, but Sable seems to be one of the very rare open-world games that actually understands what makes an open-world game great. This could very well be the first of its kind that I end up completing in its entirety, but again, I'll have to see how exactly the rest of the game plays out. But for now, though, thanks as always for watching, and I will indeed be seeing you in the next video I make. Later.